Welcome everyone. Tonight we're going to be talking about new paddle on the market. This is from Players Pickleball, and this model is called the Rogue SI. I was really surprised by this paddle. I'm going to tell you all about it in the next few minutes, but I think it's Christmas time, so I think we need to start off with a little Christmas song. What do you guys think? I'm glad to see that you all agree with me. Merry Christmas, Gloria. Good to see some familiar people out there. So let's give a little Christmas song a shot here. Everybody sing along out there if you know this one. This is, of course, by the King, Mr. Elvis. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, when those blue memories start calling, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue Christmas. All right, I hope nobody's gonna have a blue Christmas out there. Playing of pickleball, it's pretty impossible to be blue, isn't it? So welcome everybody. Tonight we are going to talk about this one right here. This is the Rogue SI. This is from Players Pickleball. And let me tell you a little bit about this one. I'll give you the specs on it. First of all, it comes in 8 colors. That's a lot of colors. This one is like a teal. I thought that looked pretty sharp. Comes in 7 other nice colors, all kind of pastel bright colors. So you're sure to find one that you like. The weight is a nice 7.6 to 8 ounces. Right in my sweet zone there, what I like. I usually like something right around 8 ounces. This one's just a touch under 8. It's 15 and 7/8 inches long. So it's like your average length. It's a little bit wider than usual. It's 8 inches wide. It's got a 4 1/8 circumference grip, and the handle is 4 5/8 inches long. So it's a good size handle. I mean, all in all, this is pretty much your typical paddle specs. If you just took all the paddles out there and averaged them all out, this is pretty much your standard shape, length, and width. So this is a paddle that anybody can pick up and play with right off the bat. I mean, when I first started using this, the thing that struck me right away was how easy it was to acclimate to this paddle. I was able to hit all my shots almost right off the bat. The power was good, the feel and touch were good, the balance was good. This is pretty evenly balanced. You don't really feel the weight in the tip or in the handle. So you can see it's balanced right about here, which is about where most paddles you would call even. The grip is made by Winn, W-I-N-N. And if you play golf, you probably recognize that name. Winn makes outstanding grips for golf clubs. And this grip is really comfy feeling. It's nice and cushy, and it feels nice. Also does a great job of dampening the vibrations, but that's also due somewhat to the new gel core. I'll talk about that in a minute. So what you have here is a really good all-around playing paddle that you could just pick up and play with. It's the thickness is kind of on the thinner side than a lot of paddles these days, but it's kind of standard. I personally like my paddles a little bit thicker, but this one is it's a little thinner, but not really anything to worry about. So let me talk about what's different about this. You see right on there, it says gel core. It's probably reversed. I'm sorry about that, but it's nothing I could do about that reverse image. It's a silicone infused hybrid core. Now, what this is, it's kind of similar to Nomex. If you've played with Nomex paddles in the past, what you know is you get a lot of stiffness out of Nomex. You get a lot of power out of it. But there's some things that people don't like about Nomex. Is it's a little bit unforgiving. It's a little bit loud. And what players pickleball try to do, or I think they succeeded with this paddle, is they're trying to take the best properties from the two different cores that are out there, the polypropylene core and the Nomex core. Take all the positives from both of those materials or types of cores and blend them into one paddle, getting rid of the negative aspects of them and keeping only the positives, so you get a combination of the two. It really plays like a Nomex paddle, but without all the negatives often associated with Nomex. Poly doesn't have the real lively feel that Nomex has, so when you go to a poly core, you're giving up a little bit of that lively feel. And Nomex is also a lot more expensive to make. So that's the main reason why you see most paddle manufacturers going to a poly core. Now what they've done is they've infused the poly core with a, I believe it's like a silicone type material. So the honeycomb, the little tiny circles, the honeycomb material is infused with a silicone material, and with that silicone material they can control the weight distribution. They could make it, what it does is it absorbs a lot of the impact, and what you get is a paddle that doesn't transmit any bad vibrations up into the handle, and you also get a bigger sweet spot. I was told that the core disperses energy more out in a circle. So it's not such a finely concentrated sweet spot. It's more of a large circular sweet spot. So, and I did test that out, and it seems to be somewhat true. Anything right in here is going to go somewhere. If you get within, I would say, this far of the edge, it's not going to go too far. And I found the best response to be right over here, just a little bit higher than center. Right in here, you get that feeling where you don't feel anything when you hit it, when you know that's the true sweet spot. So they have some new hybrid material, the honeycomb material infused with the silicone. And the benefits of this new material, like I said, you get the best of both worlds. You get stiffness, but you get lightweight with it. And you get stability on impact, so you don't get a lot of twisting on off-center hits. Sometimes, when you play pickleball, you like to keep a light grip on the paddle, but if somebody blasts one at you, they might cause the paddle to rotate in your hand a little bit, which will kind of translate to a missed sweet spot. But really, this new material keeps the paddle more stable than most other paddles I've tried. So I was able to do a lot of testing, and I had people hitting shots, right at me, so I could see if I could reset and soften up the shot, and it worked really well at that. So what else can I tell you about the paddle? It's got this a 2-layer carbon fiber skin. It's made in the good old USA. It's USAPA approved. They have this model, the Rogue SI. They have the Rogue RSI, which is the same as this, but more of a teardrop shape. So this will be more rounded off here, and it will be more of a teardrop shape. I prefer this shape. I guess there's some people out there that like the teardrop shape, but I really like this shape. And there's also a custom model. If you pay $50 more than the usual price, you can get a paddle with any design on it that you like. And that's kind of a nice option to have that. And so we have about 50 people on here, so I think it's about time to give away one of these. And the way we're going to do that is the usual way. I'm going to do a little Name That Tune contest for you. And the first person that can name the song, the name of the artist and the name of the song, it doesn't have to be in any particular order. Just give me the name of the artist, the name of the song, and you will be the winner. The first person to get that combination of song, title, and artist will win one of these Rogue SI paddles. And Players Pickleball was kind enough to donate one to give away. So the winner, I'll put in touch with the company. They'll send you off a paddle, and I'm sure you're gonna like this. The other thing I didn't mention is this is a very affordable paddle. I believe the price is somewhere around 70 bucks, which is just crazy. I mean, you would never know it. If you played with this and you wouldn't know what the price was, you would think it was a $99, $125 paddle. It really, it feels like a high quality paddle. The materials feel good. So let's give one of these away, okay? So everybody get ready, and I have to say that spelling counts, okay? So make sure you double check before you hit that send button that you spelled it right, because I don't want to have to determine what people are trying to say. It's just too difficult. And if you're in the USA, it's free shipping. You don't have to pay a thing. If you're out of the USA and you win, I just ask that you cover shipping. So that's all, but you'll be getting one of these, and I think you're really gonna like it. So I hope, get ready. Hopefully everybody can hear my guitar really well. I'm gonna play the intro, and if nobody guesses it right, I'll just start singing the song, but I think you're gonna get it. It's a very recognizable song. Think 70s, think classic rock. This is one of iconic songs. I think you're gonna know it right away. And everybody ready? Here we go. We got some winners coming in here. Heart of Gold is correct. You got to have the name. Heart of Gold and Neil Young is the correct answer. Heart of Gold's correct. I'm sorry, but you need the artist and the name. All right, let's see who got it first. I saw some popping up there. Pot of Gold, James Taylor. What is that? Neil Young is right. Neil Young is right. Looks like the first correct answer was Kim Leith. Heart of Gold, Neil Young. All right, way to go, Kim. You got one of these babies coming your way. Congratulations. Kim Leith. Awesome, good job. Quick on the draw. So send me a message with your name and address, mailing address, and we'll get one of those out to you. I'll send the information off to Players Pickleball, the company that makes these paddles, and they'll get you one. And I think you're really gonna like it. So thanks everybody. That is the giveaway part of the review. And let me just wrap up by saying I was very impressed by this new entry into the market. It is a very economically priced paddle, 69 bucks. And if you want to get one of your own, you can use my promo code JACK15. That's JACK15. Go to playerspickleball.com and you can put in my promo code JACK15 and get 15% off on top of the already low price. So this is a great deal. I really think this paddle is going to do well out there. For people that, you see a lot of complaints about some of the higher prices of paddles lately. A lot of them are going up to 150, 140, you know, they're getting it more and more expensive. So it's nice to see a good quality paddle for a nice, reasonable price. So if that's what you're looking for, this one fits the bill. It's got really nice, it's just a nice all-around paddle, a good amount of power, a good amount of touch and feel, really no negatives. The only thing I have to say is it's a little bit loud. You know, Nomex paddles are loud, but this is not quite like that. It's not a high-pitched loud. It's kind of a low-pitched sound, but it is a little bit on the loud side. I didn't notice it right away, but some of my partners pointed it out, so I just want to be truthful and tell you it's a little bit loud, but it's not that bad, and it is USAPA approved, so it's nothing to worry about. It is a nice sound. It's not an annoying sound. The weight, someone's asking, like I said earlier, is 7.6 to 8 ounces. This one that I've been playing with is just a touch under 8 ounces. So yes, sorry Scott, the giveaway happened already, buddy. You're just a little bit late here. If anybody has any questions about this paddle, go ahead, pop it up there. I'll see if I can answer. But that's gonna pretty much wrap up everything I have to say about it. I hope people will give this new company a chance. Actually, they've manufactured hundreds of thousands of paddles already as a contract manufacturer for other companies. So they're not, you know, they know what they're doing. They're just going out on their own now. So good paddle for beginner. Yes, this is definitely a good paddle for beginner because it's wide, it's very forgiving, and it'll get the ball over for you. It's easy to handle. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's got good balance. So yes, this is a perfect paddle for a beginner. And as a beginner, you don't want to spend too much right off the bat. So I think that's a great choice for a beginner. Sorry, Andy, no second place prize today. You could try again next time. That's the good news. Tamara, yes, there's 8 colors in total. So you got 7 other choices of colors. Go to their website and you can see all the colors. They're all very nice, bright pastel type colors. So I think you're gonna find something you like. Brant says, I recommend the paddle. Yes, I definitely recommend it too. I guess you found what I found out, that this is a very nice playing paddle. Normally I don't review the off brands just because I just don't have time, to be honest. So I try to stick to the ones that are more popular. And this one really surprised me. So I'm glad that I took the time to check this paddle out. It was, like I said, just a great all-around paddle. No real weaknesses to it. Stan says, I have orange. Yeah, I mean, they do come in a lot of colors. So check it out on the webpage. And don't forget, use my promo code if you're going to order one, Jack15, get 15% off. That's a great deal. And any more questions coming in? And we'll give it a couple seconds here. Hope everybody has a nice Christmas and enjoys the holiday, enjoys time off from work. Hopefully you get to play some pickleball over the holiday. I know sometimes it's tough because everybody's gone. That's one reason I don't like the holidays so much sometimes, because you don't get to play a lot because everybody takes off. But hopefully you got some hardcore friends still around. You get to play some pickleball over the holidays. Brent says thanks, and I think that's about it. So we're going to wrap this up. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Check this paddle out. Merry Christmas to everyone out there, and make sure you go to my webpage, www.pickleballpaddlereviews.net. Also join my Facebook group if you haven't already. On my webpage, I put all my paddle deals up there. There's a link on the front page, and you can see what promo codes are currently available. Give them a shot. Most of them are still working, still live. Save you some money. So that's it for me, and we'll see everybody next time. Take care.